In king and pawn versus king, 4 out of 10 real human decisions in this exact position make the same mistake. White to move, king c5, pawn d4, black king d7. d5 looks like progress. The measured result is 37.6%. The pawn pushed threw away a win. This isn't a model guessing what players might do, it's a Lichess decision sample. We'll follow that choice to the draw, rewind the same board, and follow king d5 to mate. Don't feel silly for reaching for it. The pawn is ready, the king is already ahead, and nothing screams danger. This mistake isn't only for beginners. Freeze the move. Pawn or king? Let the pawn try. d5. Black's king doesn't chase it, it heads for the blockade. The correct and only drawing reply is king c7. After d6, check, the pawn is still moving but black has found the square that matters. King d7. There it is. Black's king is directly in front of the pawn, while white's king is behind and off the file. Tablebase says this position is a draw, and every legal white move still draws. White is not blundering into stalemate now. The mistake was d5, all the way back at the start, not now. So we keep going until you can see the draw. Now watch the draw close. White walks the king up, king d5, and black steps back with king d8. White goes again, king c6, and black is pushed into the corner with king c8. This is the natural human continuation, not a trick. Now the natural finish, d7, check. Check forces king d8, and white steps in front with king d6. Now black has no legal move. Stalemate. White walked the king up, pushed with check, stepped in front, and black has no move. That is the draw on the board. Rewind to the original board. Same pieces, same squares, white to move. Tablebase is sharper here. King d5 is the only move that wins. Everything else, every other legal move on the board, draws. Now we play black's best defense. After king d5, black chooses king e7. White steps toward the side. Black left, king c6. Black tries king e8, but white keeps the king active. The king is still leading, so the pawn remains on d4. White keeps the king active with king c7. Black shifts to king f7. Only now does white play d5. Black runs toward the pawn with king f6, but the king has already made the pawn's road safe. White answers with d6. Black holds with king e5. White advances d7, and black takes the road with king d5. That still does not stop the conversion. The pawn is on the 7th rank, and the white king controls the promotion square. Promotion with check. The pawn is gone, the queen is real, and the win is no longer a narrator's promise. Let the promotion land. Now the queen and king close the box. Black goes king e4. The queen cuts queen d2. He reaches king e5, and white takes king d7. Black tries king f5. The queen takes queen d4, and he slips king g6. The edge is sealed. The queen shifts queen f4. Black runs king h5, and the king takes king e6. Black doubles back king g6. Queen g3. Check checks him to the edge. He can only shuffle. King h7 into the corner. King h6 steps in beside him. King h6 back again. One square left. Queen g6 checkmate. Checkmate. Promotion was the proof. This is the finished win. The line that reached stalemate after the pawn push now ends with the king and queen closing the door. One board, two choices. Push d5 first, and after the natural king walk, the board ends in stalemate. Play king d5 first, and the king escorts the pawn to promotion and mate. You can see both endings. Carry one question into your next game. Has your king taken the front square? If not, move the king. When black moves, take the square they leave. That is the move order. But don't turn it into never push the pawn. Nearly 4 in 10 decisions reached for d5. The pawn moves in the winning branch after the king earns the root. Move the king first. Chess, but you're cooked.